Hey Tom, my name is Jessica from Complete Chiropractic Marketing, a division of Peterson SEO. Thank you so much for responding to our Facebook ad, and I would love to give you some guidance and some help and look at your marketing as you requested. So we're just going to look at a few things here and a few options and talk about a few things, and then we can kind of go from there. So first I went to your website and I noticed this. You're not currently taking orders. I'm not sure if you're working on your operations or trying to get your marketing in line first or what's going on there. The first thing to note is that your website generally brings in 70% of your organic leads, so it does need to be properly optimized. Now, being an e-commerce, that can get expensive because the website by itself is not enough to be found, and you're not just competing locally, you're competing on a national level. So you're competing against some big brands for your products and services. So when it comes to e-commerce or any website, really, every page has to be optimized. And with e-commerce, every product has their own page. And so it needs a lot of content. Um, each of these products have to have a good content and the keywords so they can be picked up by Google and you can be found for those products. So the first thing is optimizing your website and your product pages. Your website itself looks really good, but it doesn't really have much content here. So your homepage really isn't going to be picked up for keywords because you really don't have any on here. Keywords need a 2 to 3 times repetition, and every page has to have their own unique content and keywords. So let's just look at one of your product lines here, Heart Guard. So this looks good. Let's see, do you have any content at the bottom here? So what you can do is you can actually put most of your content below your products so that you can actually get these pages to be found with keywords. That would be one of my first suggestions. And then if we look at the product, okay, so you have the heart guard. Okay. So then to support these, you would actually need some SEO to support each of these product pages. And we'll go over that shortly. Okay, so being e-commerce, it can be expensive, as I mentioned, doing the SEO. But for the long haul, that's the best way to go. But you are going to be competing with keywords with other brands. And so that's where it can get expensive. If we look at your top competitor organically, is Chewy. And now you don't have to compete against their whole website, just their pharmacy portion. But if you look here at the bottom of this page, sorry, there's a lot. See, they have a lot of content and interlinking of pages. And this is where you're going to get a lot of those keywords in so that you can get indexed for those keywords and be found. And then you can have your backlinks going to that as well to help and support that to get you closer to the first page for these products and be more competitive. If we look at your website on the back end, you have a rating of a 10 in Google's Trust Flow, and that's because of your backlinks and referring domains. You're going to need a lot of these competing on a national level. Not all of these are created equal, so you do need to make sure you're getting authoritative links that are do follows. And you only get credit for one backlink per referring domain. Anything extra, Google looks at as spam, but only 5 of yours are actually do follow. So only 5 of those links are helping you. You've been indexed for 299 keywords, but you're only getting 8 people to your website on average. So your website definitely does need optimization. And if we look, there's 10 spots in Google per page. So you have a total of 5. And you need to have local, I guess not local, but buyer intent keywords that people are actively looking for. So best value pet meds, um, Royal Canine, dog food. Let's see. So do you guys sell food as well as medications? I'm not sure. I can't tell. But you're definitely going to have to work on your keyword and content, and then you're going to have backlinks that link to these keywords so that you can actually rank them to the first page on Google. If we look at the Bark Pharmacy portion, we don't care about their domain. We're not competing against the whole website, just the pharmacy. They have a rating of a 48. That's huge, and that's because of their backlinks and referring domains. Um, why is it? Sorry about that. I need to refresh. Okay, so they've got over 5,000 backlinks with only 475 referring domains, so that is overkill. Only 172 of those are do follows. You do have to beat their 172 do follow referring domains and link those to your products and product pages. Now, they have an index for over 6,000 keywords, and they're getting over 23,000 people just to their pharmacy portion of their website. So this shows you the amount of traffic that you're missing out on by not having these keywords and the SEO to support that. Um, so that this would be the first thing for the long haul, would be to optimize your website and your products so that you can get that SEO going and organically get to the top of Google. But it doesn't happen overnight. It does take time. So other marketing avenues, especially if you have a lower marketing budget, would be advertising. Um, advertising in Google. So here's a Chewy ad. This is a good example of a good pay-per-click ad. Good information, 20% off. Use this code. So that's a good example of a pay-per-click ad. Here's another one, 20%, $20 off first order. And the amount you pay for your ad is really going to depend on the keywords that you're using or targeting, and where your ad is placed on the page. The higher it is on the page, top of page, the more expensive it's going to be, but it's per click. Here, another option would be Facebook, Instagram type of ads. And these ads are a little bit different. These are really good ads here. You have to be able to stop and get their attention on Facebook, but they don't have to be actively searching specifically for the medication. So they may not even know this is a possibility, but if they're pet lovers or something, these ads could pop up in their feed. And you could have these ads not just in their feed, but you could also have them on YouTube and other places like that. So there is lots of potential as far as the advertising side goes. And then locally, when I search for your business, I don't see here, I'll put that in again. Value Pet Meds. When we search Value Pet Meds, I'm not getting a Google My Business page. Now, Google My Business pages are pretty much for local, but your Google My Business page and website kind of work together. So you should definitely have a Google My Business profile here. that would help your website as well. The SEO works together. So those are just a few things that you definitely should be considering and looking at um, as far as your marketing goes for your product. Thank you again for responding to the Facebook ad and taking the time to watch this video. If you're interested in diving a little bit deeper into your marketing and how we can help you, go ahead and give us a call at the number on the screen and we can chat. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to hearing from you soon.